Okay, so hello and welcome back to Shadows of Doubt. We're still waiting for it to load in the last little bit, but we're going to try and see if we can't solve this crime with the person that was in the streets where there's no evidence. It might be our hardest case yet, but we're going to solve it someday. Maybe not necessarily today, but we can try. Won't have a lot of time, but we'll try. We enter the Jingle Jam. Try and solve this mystery. Mulder and Scully. Anyone can. Even you. Especially if you're in chat. You could be. What is going on? Like, is it just me or does the perspective look different?
Responsible, reliable, real time. Every minute of every day. Candor News.
Okay, so one of these streets had a dead body in it. I had an idea that I didn't think of before. Did we even look upwards to see? Well, someone just fell over, so that's fantastic. Okay, here's the body. Some scaffolding above there. We go up that we can. Start. Okay. Anything up here? Any clues? Okay. Oh, I thought I saw another set of stairs there. Perspective. That's just scaffolding. Maybe. Oh, what about this scaffolding? Because maybe someone might have left something. Oh, absolutely. There's some sort of way up here. Okay. We've got some sort of leads. What if the sniper was up here? What if they were up here? Any DNA or any fingerprints up here? A clue! Why would someone be up here? Like, two different people up here. FBI, open up. See. You know what? Too many fingerprints on that to be a lead. Is there anything under these cardboard boxes?
I should send you a booking.
Oh, what charge?
On whatever the hell charge I please.
Maybe there might be something under the cardboard boxes.
Yeah, what is it?
Maybe, you know, we might find a sniper rifle or some packing tape
That was the commissioner.
or a person.
He's on my case, wanting to know where I got two cops leaking daylight in some underside joint.
We're
For
just,
some reason,
you
all I
know,
keep hearing is your name.
judging as to whether you might be the murderer. Don't mind the detective in the window. And if maybe you have the perfect angle to have performed the snipe on this guy down here. If not, geez. And there's some scaffolding there. Okay. What's that? Cardboard box. F key. Okay. I mean, the windows haven't been broken, but that doesn't mean that they didn't just open the window. Do I not have a flashlight? Isn't there a flashlight button? And I did press that button whilst we had the scanner out, but it didn't work. More crates. Not seeing any things, but weird. Open door where the flashlight does nothing in here. Why is your door open? Why is your door open? Your weird rooftop door. I think we've got a pretty strong lead here. Bobbin's hard cider. This is the lady that we were just weirdly watching. Where's this fingerprint? It's one somewhere around here. Inside the TV. FH. I'm just going to put that one over there. Belongs to the questionable criminal. Hello, Curly! I'm good. How are you? Thank you for putting the camera on the right. How's your day going? Hopefully it's going good. Hopefully it's going good. We're just gonna handcuff someone whilst they sleep. Don't worry about it. They are a criminal. They are likely to be the criminal. So we're just going to investigate them. But hopefully you're having a good day. How are things? Okay, so we need to turn the lights on. Turn their computer on. And investigate this person who maybe killed it. Maybe killed someone. Ming Hao! You're being autistic. Okay. Why does it feel off? Oh, the camera on the right. Probably just because it's on the opposite side to usual. I'm good. How are you? Sorry, no, can't trust anyone these days, especially not someone that breaks in and handcuffs you whilst you sleep, right? And that's. I thought I heard a gunshot today at around midnight. Yeah. Did you happen to be the one that shot it? You heard a gunshot at 6:30 AM as well. Came from the rooftops. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Can't help you. But maybe it's on the roof. Don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so I don't think it's them if they don't know what I'm talking about. Don't give me a heart attack. Who's that? The person that arrested you and is talking to you. How dare you, I see you. Yeah, it was a bit of a shitty day. Microsoft decided to say, hey, your controller doesn't exist, you know, and be really annoying. The eyeballs. 94964. Okay. Toothpaste and something else. By me, I'm just gonna take your... No, I'm trying to take the hairpins. Thank you very much. Paperclip. Hairpin. Okay. I'm sure they don't mind that I'm just, you know, rummaging through everything. They... Goddamn cuffs. Yeah. I mean... Thank you for the information that you saw someone from the rooftop shooting at midnight and 6:30 AM. You know, the two questionable. So it was 496. Damn it! I turned the computer off. I will use this one. 492. It's fine, you know. Just another day. Another day tomorrow. I'll be fine. But how was your day? Did you get up to much interesting? Okay. Literally, they know one person. So that's fantastic. They've got a shower. Sound the alarm! No, no one's sounding the alarm. 1965. Okay, profile. Do you have anything interesting in your emails? Blank email. Okay, so I have a feeling this hermit that lives in the middle of nowhere. Who's pursuing me? Okay, I'm just gonna see if you've got anything on you. Don't. Can I have my handcuffs back? Guess I will take your fingerprint. See ya! It's fine, they don't care. Being pursued. Are we though? I think we're fine. There's a big X there as well. What's that about? What's that about? X marks the spot. Were they the murderer? That would be suspicious. They heard gunshots coming from the rooftop. So is it that rooftop or is it your roof? Is there a way that I can get onto your roof? What are your plans for the rest of the day? Up to anything interesting? I didn't fall off. I was trying to jump. You can see it went very successfully. Nothing over there. And again, successful jump. And world's greatest jumper. For real, for real. Never fallen once. Okay, can't jump over that. That's great. But maybe they meant here, the rooftop. Is there more evidence over here? There's another door that's just open. Do you think there's anyone hiding in this hermit shack? It's fine, he's just... That's a baseball bat, that's not a sniper rifle. I was like, did we just find a sniper rifle just lying here? Mega dead, so yeah, gonna play Dead by Daylight, no worries. Good luck with the DBD, hopefully manage to escape. Crime seems... Okay. These people live in some interesting houses. It worked before. I'm not getting beds. You'll pay for this, will I? What's your name? Yuki Yamamoto. Did you happen to murder anyone, Yuki? Just try it, pal. I already did. I think you'll find I already did arrest you, mister. Do you have anything on you? Where's he keeping this noodle box? So for anyone that has had, stay up and wants to know. Top of the rounds. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. It's a pens and parchment. He doesn't have a computer. That's interesting. No computer. Okay, we need to see. Got a note. 6488. Not that he's got a computer. I mean, I guess a hermit doesn't need a computer, right? Six, 488. Got a trophy. He's got some ammo. Pistol ammo, not a rifle. Got some beta blockers. Nothing interesting. Okay. What about in these drawers? Anything interesting? Got a letter. Yellow dragon! Maybe our letter got into Slillums. Okay. Asbull cards. Darky Tannis. Fielder. Paperclip. Money. Thank you for your money. What are these pieces of paper? Receipts. Absolutes. That's not a piece of paper. Gonna take your fingerprints, sir. Free to go. Okay, he's fine. You're heading out. Nice. I could have used a nap as well. Personally, that would have been real nice. And if they didn't want me just walking in and arresting them while they slept, they shouldn't have just left the door open. And this one didn't even leave the door open, but they left it unlocked. Well, this isn't even someone's house. Okay. More rooftops. There's a plunger, but that's not gonna shoot someone with a rifle bullets. Right. I think maybe those rooftops. Unless I... Is there a way to get onto these? Oh. Not like that. The ladder I can climb. Okay, so they heard bullets from the rooftops. If only I could climb this. Very climbable looking thing. So it has to be the rooftops to this, right? Has to be. Let's see if we can't get into here. And find a way up to the roof. Locked. Low 01. No. That's not the way in. Out here. Way in. God damn it. It's so hard. Just want to get on the roof of that building. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep tonight and not think about it and then wake up tomorrow and deal with a million issues. It's fine. What are your plans for the week? Up to anything interesting? Okay, so I actually don't know how you get onto the roof. Here's me saying, aha, the roof. Don't specifically know how to get onto them. Maybe if I go through the vents, like, let's get as high as we can get. And then if we enter the vents at the highest points and go up, maybe we can get onto the roof. High as we can get. Don't see any vents here. No vents, but there's some cameras. Vents! Why won't you open the air vents? There we go. Enter. Right. Need a way up. Up! Up and up we go. Need to keep going up. That's not. Up. Okay. Maybe we'll get into the highest room. Because that didn't quite go as well as planned. Right, let's break into the top apartment. Unless there's something over here. Maybe if we go over here and then up. There might be a way up to the roof. Right, this is the highest we can go. What if the lift goes up? It doesn't. Then we're already at the door. Hi. Here we go. Meet you. Can I come take a look around? I'm not here to snoop in your things. I just want to get on the roof. I literally just need to get onto the roof, Kiwi. I just need to find your vent and climb onto the roof. Don't worry about it. Nothing to be concerned with. Just let me on the roof. $200. God damn it. Kiwi, where's your vent? I mean, while I'm here, you made me pay $200 and you got a skull on your desk. Gotta believe that I'm gonna snoop around now. Got a gun, but that's not a sniper rifle. That's fine. I happen to find a sniper rifle in here. Why is it so dark, despite the lights being on? I found a sniper rifle in here. You're going to jail. Nope. I'm gonna guess it's on the roof that we need to look. Screwdriver, but not Sonic. Bom bom. Nothing interesting. Been anything unusual? Don't believe I have. Not a gunshots on the roof or anything? Think of. Interesting. I mean, you invited me to come take a look around, but also you don't like me having the lights on. Why don't you like me having the lights on while I snoop around? You just want to make it atmospheric? You gave me permission to be here. Yeah, but I'm still gonna go to sleep. Done. Hiding place. Don't need to hide. Permission to be here. Electric love. You know, she might have given us permission, but she didn't want it to give it easy. Plus, you know, she just wanted the $200. She really didn't want us being here at all, really. So I can understand why she wouldn't want to make it easy. Well, there's an air vent that leads to the roof. I just need to find a way in. It's just a shame that you don't have any vents that actually get into the venting system. The landing. Bye then. Okay, events, yes. I will be using that shortly. Bye. First, I need to just, you know, do my due diligence and make sure that you don't have a sniper rifle anywhere. BB2. Because you might be hiding the sniper rifle. Tampons. Okay, that's not a sniper rifle. Passcode was the year that you were born. You're an accountant. You better believe I'm taking the majority of my money back. Paid you 200 quid to be in here. If you're just going to leave $137 on the cabinet, I'm going to take a fair portion of my money back. Right, have your passwords. The year that you were born. I mean, I can easily find that out. 1921. You won't suspect that I've opened her safe at all. Not great. Potential finds, yeah, there's some. What? I can select the stuff at the top, surely. If I shove it in my brain, not a lot she can do about it. Everything else already fully leveled up. Is bum. Eat it in her brain. Passive cash flow. What upgrades file? Okay, that's the $200 worth. Paid for. Now we go to the roof. I mean, that's upwards and she's on the top floor. Surely this will lead out to the roof. Not just lead to our freezing cold death in a tunnel. Surely there has to be a way to the roof up here. Or we just find a million different long ass tunnels to freeze to death in. That's been trespassing. Neither of these led upwards. What's this? Okay. So there was a vent to the ceiling. Just outside a house. Hi, I'm back. Didn't quite go to plan. Trespassing the vents again. Try again. There has to be a way onto the roof through the vent, surely. Opium. Another dead end. I can end up in someone else's house. I mean, if there's not a way onto the roof, yes, someone else's house, and definitely not the exact same house. If there's not a way onto the roof, then surely it would be someone that sniped from up here, right? They heard gunshots come from the roof, but they don't necessarily mean the roof to roof. They just might mean the top floor. Now that vent does look like it should lead upwards, but I think that's the same vent that we were just in. I don't know how else we would get up to the roof. Okay. There's no vent over here to the roof. There's nobody in. The cameras that are above me aren't watching me, thankfully. We got a 6,000 credit fine. Bathroom. Want to make sure that there's no one in here. Bedroom. Nobody in. That means I can put the lights on and snoop. Business cards, so we've got some information. Got a note 4971. Okay, we got a sniper rifle. 497. Alice the Charity. Simone Moraro. Okay. Steal Francois. 2 people live here. Okay. Got data blockers. Not seeing any open or broken windows. Got a office desk. Computer might be the best source of information for if they was them. If we can't find the sniper rifle. This is a very ominous closet. Be Francois. Profile. Okay. Email. You have a love match. I'm daunted by the claim, unfortunate odor issue. Delighted to say we found your match. Okay. I've noticed you called in sick. I can't help you notice the correspondence starts Cola Sugarbirds home games. Aaron Singletree. Interesting. That didn't illuminate a lot. That wasn't really could you kill this guy sort of thing. An empty drawer of files. Sort of secret files are you hiding in that empty drawer? Nothing. Fireplace. City directory, your address book. Loka, Sora, Jibu, Karen, Daniel, Juliet, Kara. Lots of people. Not a hermit. In there. Can I get the living room light? TV. Fireplace. In the corner. Devil takes the hindmost. Toy car. Who's... And he's got a nice view of the place from up here. Work rota. probably should pay attention to the work rota. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. That's some footprints coming up to a window. That's a little sus. A window that overlooks the place where the guy was murdered. The sort of footprints that you would probably think would be someone going up to take a sniper rifle shot. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna go through the trash. Then alcohol. Then they'll never know that I was here, leaving all the lights on and not caring. Shopping lists. Notorious novel banned for 20 years. I'm not seeing a sniper rifle in here. Yeah, there's some very blinds. Not really anything incriminating in here. Leaving the computer on and everything. We'll at least turn the computer off. What if it's behind the door? Okay. Last things last, though. Do you have an air vent? The light switch. You don't have any air vents in your toilet. Ah! Oh, an open air vent. This doesn't lead to the roof. That leads down into his place. That leads down. That leads over to the other side again. This long vent, surely. Surely lead us somewhere. That's down to the landing. I don't think there's any way onto the roof. Oh. So how would we go about getting onto the roof if it's telling me that the gunshots were heard from the rooftop? No. Did we run out of permission to be in that building? Said we were trespassing. I can't see any way onto the roof. I have no clue. Well, that was perfect. There's an achievement for falling from the 4th floor in the lifts. I'm wondering... That's perfect. We were a lot lower than I was thinking we were.
Like that. Enough
Get back outside. Up the stairs. So that didn't achieve a lot. There's a vent. The vent... Does the vent actually go to the roof? That vent doesn't look like it goes to the roof. Someone inside saying if they drink starch, they'll have too much medicine. That doesn't go to the roof either. I mean, the only bit of rooftop that we found was the bit that we were already investigating, and there wasn't anything up there. They could mean any rooftop, right? What if I go... That's not a map. For that. Right to the top. Well, the 18th floor isn't necessarily the rooftop of that. Good job, the map is very good, isn't it? It's skipping two at a time. What is this? Does it actually double click? Oh my god. It might be Windows that's the piece of shit making everything double click when I don't want it to. There's no way that there's only one floor to this building. There's no way. That has way more floors. Maybe it's a different rooftop. Maybe it's a different rooftop. Let's go back to the murder scene. Somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. That's not the murder scene. Actually not hungry or dying. Interesting. Hotel. California. Yeah. Ooh. The diamond fence leads to a rooftop. That guy's laughing and having a good time. I'm not lost. I'm not lost at all. Okay, map. Leads. It was all the way over one of these. Thomas Reynolds, Bowman, Benz. Why do I feel like it was none of those? Have the street names been renamed? The street name's been renamed. I don't, either way, we're miles on the wrong side of town. For certain. So we want to go this way. This way, quite a way. Don't think it's there. Don't think it's by mouse. We'll find our way eventually. It's not a side alley though. I heard cameras going off then. Over cameras going off. Was someone about to do a crime? Vents. There's people running around everywhere. There's a chance they've cleaned up the crime scene by now. Box. I carry a box with me though. I can maybe use it to get it places. Nice stall you got there. I'm very lost. Very, very lost. Which is ironic because we weren't that far that we went, and like, this isn't the biggest city. I just fell over. Right, so it wasn't that. There. There's somewhere there was an access to a roof. 20 credits.
People listen. Responsible, reliable, real time. Every minute of every day.
Not there.
And/or news.
Not here. There's access to a roof here. It's not the access to the roof. Just walk up it. But any rooftop is better than no rooftop. Maybe we'll find a sniper rifle up here. Didn't. Find a lot of anything up here. Gonna go peek up here. We look on every roof that we can get to. Maybe we'll find something. What would be good is if the map marked where the victim was. Just go look at that. Barrel. Plunger. I mean, not necessarily where they want me to go, but doesn't lead anywhere. There's exploration. I was going to try and jump that, but I figured actually no, you can't jump that. Okay. That wouldn't have led to anywhere anyway. The happy box. The smiley happy box. There was a telephone near where the murder was, but I don't think that is it. Aha! They've cleaned up the crime scene. Which means someone else has been murdered. Or not. Or we're somewhere else that looks very similar. But isn't the place. Yep, this isn't the place. Detective solves the crime but is lost in the city entirely. We're Inspector Clouseau, aren't we? How do they expect us to solve the crime?
电子可乐，城市生活让你沮丧。
How do they expect us to solve this crime? Phone box. We check every single side alley. We'll find something eventually. Suddenly we're cold and wet. Did I walk in some water or something? What happened there? Check every side street. And every way up top. Maybe we will find something. How can I not find this place? How can I be this bad at finding this place? Right, there were two walls that were blocking off the way. We're very cold. It's getting late.
You work hard for your money, so make it work hard for you. Just ask for no
How are the
exchange program, and we'll take care
sideways all open?
of Indigo.
How did they do this? Right, there's a wall. Right, maybe we should look on the other side of the wall. Maybe it's over there. Some furnaces and things over there. It's a big old thing there, right? Looks interesting to climb. This looks very interesting to climb. This looks like it might overview the thing as well. Is there any sort of sniper rifle up here? Not seeing anything. But I think that's the murder area over there. Big red circle. Can't climb that. Yeah, I don't think they'd climb a factory, you know. This also isn't it. Or is it? There's a pool of bloods. There's a toupee. There's a distinct lack of a murder. Someone seems to have been scalped. Somebody seems to have been scalped in this city. And we don't mean a scalper charging them for it. Oh! Oh no! It's Curly. Curly. We've found something very concerning here. So someone cleared away the other body. For some reason there's a scalp over there. Who would have had a thing against Curly? It's a different Curly to it was last time. Bullet wound from a ear slug. cops haven't even come and investigated you. Okay, so the Thompson building. 1001 the Thompson building. Violently shot to death between 5:30 and 6:45. There's somebody had already heard this gunshot. There were two different ones that they heard, weren't there? Okay. Where are we on the map? Let's have a look on the map. From the map, we are at Thomas Street, so it could be any of these four buildings. Any of these four buildings. We should go to your apartment to see if there are any clues. Dead by daylight. Okay, for a moment I was like, well, why is it saying you live in that steam pile? Okay, the cops haven't even been alerted of it. He just stumbles across it looking for the other murder. All of the murders gonna be in the street. The doctors will rush into the scene, maybe you can be saved. Or maybe the doctor did it. Who knows? Was it Freddy? Was it Wesker? Is it Ted? Only one way to know, right? Need to find who did it. Who done it? Bum, bum. Who done it? Okay. Somebody actually still lives here. Hi, Tharia. Hello. Curly dies. Tharia. Hello, Tharia. How are you? How's your day going? So anything unusual? Not that you can think of. Do you know what happened to Curly? That's your partner, Curly. They're dead, I'm afraid. They're dead. How do you know that? The cops don't even know that. How are you doing? Terrible. Thanks for asking. Me too. Is there no option of can I come look this? Can I come around? Thank you, Tharia. Don't touch anything. I'll touch everything. Can I take your fingerprints as well? Thanks. I think that means you're innocent. Right, I'm just gonna lock myself out. I'm trying to turn the lights on, but thank you. Danielle, Derek, Leonard, Mia, Tiakashi, Reese, Evelyn, Limin, Ishala, Capuchin, Leo, Limin, Lucy, Agatha, Briona, Devon, Devontae, Neil, Ara, and Arta. That's a lot of people.
What are you doing here, Gil?
You all know a lot of people. Now, how? Oh, I've already raided this place. So that's always good. That means we're literally going to find no information here.
Yeah, what is it?
Lots of wine. Fries. Lots of wine.
Right up.
I guess that's why you didn't mind me coming in, because I've already been in here
You know, my
before.
case wanted to know where I got two cops.
Don't touch anything. It's fine. I won't touch anything, because I've already raided the whole place before.
Give me one reason I shouldn't book you, Gil.
I'll give you two.
This is our first real person death vote. Our first follower death. Which is very unfortunate, because Curly is here in the chat. Or at least was earlier. The shower is not doing a very good job. Okay. Nice and clean. There's never a towel to dry ourselves with in these places. Would be interested in using the perfume, but, you know, whatever. TV is on.
Hello, Gregory.
Work
This is
ID.
Gil. Well, it's nice.
Have to steal everyone's key. Credit card for Tharia. Credit card for Tharia. You got 2 credit cards?
To hear your
Right.
voice, too. Has it been that long?
I really didn't need to steal the key because we already had the key from Curly, actually. I think about it. Don't have your passwords.
Favor to ask. I know I did.
Howard got bridged the long way up.
I had a choice.
Okay.
Now listen, that shock dough you had through the door, the one
Did I not go through? Like, if I'd been in here before, surely I'd been through all these files before, right?
what can you tell me about it?
Why wouldn't I have gone through all the files? Hang on. I got your note. Sorry, but I can't hand over surveillance footage to anyone who asks. Shenzhou. Okay. And the fact that we have seemingly rooted through all these. Ooh. Average height female.
Yes, of course. And mustard sickness account for it? That's what I thought.
You know, it wasn't giving us any new information on any of the other things. Next, Bola Shadow Dark, Raynash, Devon. Devon might be someone, and Shenzhou. Dear Slug Ammo. Tharia? Why do you have ammo for the murder weapon? Why do you have ammo for the murder weapon? Should I be concerned? Think we might have to go for the old new tactic. Don't have their password or anything to look on the computer. Fabric scissors. You just go to bed, nothing's gonna happen. Put that down. Down. Put down. Put down. Rotten apple. Okay, you don't have a sniper rifle on you. I think this is gonna stop you. That'd be some kind of joke. Well, why do you say... Do you think that's going to stop you if it's not? Because you have the ear slug ammo. Nothing at all. Can't help you unless you got more than that. Give me some money. $2. Thanks. Anything to help. Sure, anything to help. Good luck! Say that after I arrest you like that. You've got the deer slug ammo, you know? Fine, give me the handcuffs back. Give me my handcuffs back. Trying to release you. I'm trying to release you. You... Trying to release you, but you're making it very hard. Yeah, goddamn cuffs. I would release you, but... You just let me release you from the handcuffs. I don't suspect you anymore, even though you've got the deer slug ammo. Fine. A lot that I can do. Oh, there's a thing on the fridge that I want to look at. That's not a password. Work rota. Laser. Don't think the bin's got anything. Right. Oops. You are not being followed. It must be your mind. I think we need to find Chen Zhu. I think we might want to look up Chen Zhu. And then find some more handcuffs on the way. Chen Zhu. Car thief projects. Bye. You'll get out of them on your own. It'll be fine. Okay. That leaves us without our trusty handcuffs, unfortunately. We'll find some more. There we go. That's running. For some reason, the run button made us get a bit faster, but not run enough. Now we're running. He's found who did it. It's Curly. And of course, the first person that we looked into that had a link to the first person, of course they're the one that gets murdered next. Okay. And then all the way to the top floor. You watch, this is the building that we were in before. Is this the building that we were in before, trying to get onto the roof? Might be, you know. It might be. And then the room that the person wasn't in. What if it's them? This is a different building, perhaps? Didn't it say 1001 for Shenzhou? This is certainly looking rooftopy. Not quite the rooftop, the floor below. Come on then, Chen. Hey. Can I come take a look around? Thank you, Chen. Do you know Curly? Talking about Thompson building. Hey. Seen anything unusual? Other than the state of the city? No. Okay, you didn't hear any gunshots from the roof or anything? Could I take your fingerprints? Thank you. Not that it's gonna link to anything. How you doing? Not so good. Everything hurts. Why does everything hurt? Bad question to ask, right? $2, thank you. You seem a little too help.
You think I'm gonna squeal? I know you're
Cool.
going to squeal, Mr. Franklin. You're going to give me names.
The computer.
How much do they pay you for a hatchet?
Put them
job?
together. Pistol computer, no.
Enough for you to convince yourself it would
Apple phone, Apple pen, no. None of those.
enough to get that family of yours away from
Chessmates? Are you turning the TV off and going to bed? I'm stealing your key. You know, all keys are important. Paperclip. Then you wouldn't happen to be hiding a sniper rifle anywhere, would you? You wouldn't sleep with it on your person, would you? I wanted to access that computer. I definitely wasn't going to sleep on your computer. I saw that judgmental look when you came to turn the lights off on me. You're the one that let me in here, you know. I don't need to steal 3 keys to the same place, you know. You can have the spare key. Best set, a work rota. Landlord works midnight to midnight. Does that mean you work 24 hours a day, or does that mean you don't work at all? Well, so if you're the landlord, why are you telling people, oh, you're not being followed? Maybe we should have raised some more blinds. That wasn't an option on other blinds, was it now? Wasn't an option. Drawers. Look in your address book. Karen! That's your only address. Really? Your only phone number is Karen? Meals? Rent. I'm gonna open every blind you got. Dead. That's leaving your apartments. Suspiciously empty bathroom. Interesting view. There's nothing stopping them just opening the window to snipe these people, you know. Nothing stopping them. In the drawers. Don't have your password yet. Christy Botsaris. Chenzu, the landlord, and the tenant Chenzu. Interesting. You wrote yourself a tenancy agreement. That's very interesting information. Why would you write yourself a tenancy agreement? It's not the year of your birth. And close these blinds. Paper stack with nothing written on it. A camera. A lipstick. Lipstick. A final notice to yourself. Can I search you while you're asleep and it doesn't do anything? You definitely don't have a sniper rifle on you. Wouldn't have expected you to be honest, but you know, I didn't expect the guy to have some random noodle box on him before either. without being able to get onto her computer. There's really nothing to go on here. Really nothing to go on. Maybe you got something in the trash. Seats. Sorry for anyone that has adverts. They happen once now to stop other adverts. Okay. You've got some chromosomes. There's no Y chromosome, but there's a big X one. Hopefully there's no mystery to solve with that. There's a floating ass plant. She has miraculous floating plants. He slept for all of 2 minutes. Best mate. What about the calendar? Emzu's birthday is the 21st of September. Go back to bed. No. Two. No. Two. Oh no. 0921. None of those. None of the obvious suspects. Hi, would you happen to want to tell me what your password is? I'm not going to go in there. A lot of our investigation has been weird enough. We don't need to follow you into there. What's the light switch? Like that XYZ thing is interesting. That's just your work rota. 0000. Who would suspect 0000, right? Nobody would ever set their password as 0000. I can hide under her bed. Nothing under there. Perfect. They're hanging baskets. They're not just floating weird. That's at least something. There's no way the chromosomes are the secret to her password, right? The wages of rats! Hang on. I don't know how I would even... Ooh. Is that relevant? For a moment I was like, is that DNA? Am I supposed to figure out the DNA password or something? Hungry, we're thirsty. Got nothing else. There's a chance there's some sort of password here. Oh. You're a dead end, Kenzu. Why are you a dead end? To the roof. High as we can go. Rooftop access? Or a very unusual top room. The shame you're in. I've just stole your key. The real shame you're in, unknown citizen. Superman! You're not the weird lady we're looking for. What's your name, Superman? Keep your nose, okay. Nice to meet you, Kipper. Done anything unusual? No. Can I come into your building? Why would you, Superman? Take the glasses off. Tell them about the Thompson building. Okay. Do you know? Can't help unless you got more than that. Marion Rodenko. That was our first victim, right? Devon Max. Hold them somewhere around Jasmine Hotel. Okay. Let me look around. 50 quid, thank you. Superman. I'll let you look around if you can figure out how to open the door. Good job you didn't lock me out. But even if you did, I had your key. Abraham Kirk. Might not have wanted to tell me your name, but if I just look at everything you have. Sophia, definitely not Killer. What a name. Sophia Cola. Did any of you happen to snipe over here? Sophia Cola owns the Think Clinic. Your passcode's Abraham's year of birth. Okay. Nice one. You know, we at least can figure out years of birth. We paid less than that to get in here, but the money's there. Where's the drawer? Was, but it didn't have anything in. How's that bottom drawer? Not born in the 1800s. Okay. Figure out what year he was born. He came running to see what we were doing. I already have your key. It's twice. I mean, honestly, Abraham was born in 1928. That must be his safe and not hers. 1926. Nope. Hey. I think you go answer that door. Or that phone. I'll just get onto the computer. Sophia Cola. Sophia Cola is Superman. Tickets. Delighted with your reservation. Missing footwear. Okay, people are stealing your footwear. Retirement plans. Finally got to travel to see your mother. Club newsletter. Control requests. Sophia Cola is the killer? Did she just call you up to say, hey, don't let the detective find out that I'm the murderer? Is that your partner calling? Did you just run? Did you just run? Wait, that wasn't even the partner. She is Sophia. Superman was Sophia. Hi. Sophia. Thank you for your fingerprints. I know they're not going to do a lot. Don't have a pair of handcuffs, unfortunately. I don't even feel bad about taking your money if you're the murderer, Sophia. Considering you've got... Wait a second. I was not trying to close whatever that other thing was. Considering how things are panning out, I have a feeling maybe the murderer. Considering the information at hand. I know it's a mite extermination request. Watch your back, rats. That or you're the next victim. Did you write that letter to me? Work rota. Elgin representative. I don't think Elgin has anything to do with extermination services. Work rota. Abraham Kirk. Shopping list. Got a pistol, but... Not necessarily concerned about the pistol. You're looking for a rifle. So I don't know where you might hide that. Haven't seen anything so far. Nothing else in here. I just need to check you for any rifles. Don't mind me. Get in. Have a rifle on you. Come on. I'll finish searching that. Nothing! How do you not have a rifle? We're getting nowhere with this case. Saw that and I thought, is there someone there? Did we just crawl onto someone else's weird carpet?
从生活让你沮丧，需要一点自身来替代。
So this person definitely has a different path. 1701. I mean, it's the only lead we got. Am I able to attain your address in any way before I run? Right. Wallet. We're going to pin this just because it's got your address. If we open the wallet. New case. What happened, new case? You don't suppose the Curly murder that we've accidentally found is a completely separate case? Did we stumble across a new case? There's some other randomer that also got shot with a sniper rifle. Is that even possible? It might be. Why else is there a new case there? Okay, we've got to try Cola as the person. The only remote lead we've got. Not them. Wait. I don't know who else it could possibly be. We're obviously not arresting them because we don't have any handcuffs on us. But that body we found didn't even get reported, and as for the random scalp as well, like, the cops still haven't been called to that crime scene. So, is it something we were meant to find? Or was it a coincidence? We stumble across a secret mystery? Wasn't even an intentional case? Never know. Will we ever find the way to the place where we report the crimes? Will we be stuck in this city forever? We run around the outside enough, we will find the way to the place that we need to be. Feel like that was where the original murder was. Like, we spent so long trying to find the original murder that we found another body. Which is weird. That still hasn't been reported to the cops. Despite being in the middle of the streets. With a random scalp next to it. You'd think that that would get reported pretty quickly, wouldn't you? But we run around this whole city very lost. Very lost. I can't even find City Hall around the outside. How are we this lost right now? Never takes us this long to find City Hall. Salt and pepper. You know, no one's tried to rob us in the outside for a while. Here's City Hall. Okay. Down. Operate the thing. Right, handcuffs. Buy some handcuffs. We've got 60,000 credits. We should stock up on 1 million lockpicks. We even need anything else. Honestly, a code breaker wouldn't be terrible because that would get us the code to the Ken Zoo's apartment if we... Okay. Case tray. We need to try to resolve the case. So resolve. The full name of the killer. Sophia Cola. Love it if it selected it. Pin. I select her then. Get this wallet out the way. Sophia. Right. We didn't arrest her. Where does she live? She lives in the 107 McCarthy Project. That one. No, that's unknown address. Do you have evidence to place her at the scene of the crime? A barbecue receipt. Unknown address. 1701. No, we haven't found the specific murder weapon, funnily enough. Hand it in. What are the chances? Slim. Wrong. Henry moved into a penthouse on the 13th floor. Unsolved. What a shock. What's your back, rat? They're even putting it in here. Henry Hagen. What are you doing here? Henry Hagen. Told them about Thompson Building. They're dead, aren't they? Just trying to log in for me. I'm just going to sit on your lap and access the computer whilst you're using it. Funny that you didn't want me doing that, isn't it? Why didn't you want me sat on your lap whilst you were using the computer? You hold him. I know your password. Fine, I don't need you to use the computer for me. Do it all by myself. Henry. All good. Do it myself. Bye, Henry. Definitely not Hulk Hogan. Didn't have anything in your safe. Locker, locker. That's a person's locker. We don't have their passwords. Locker, locker, blank one. Right, Henry. Henry. Page Ward admin. Henry Hagen. Wanted a raise. You had a love match. You had a starch back player quotes of the day. Missing footwear. His complaints. Rumbles. We matched on V-Love. I think it's a cruncher error. Ever shall we meant it again, Johan? I don't think that's any of our people, but database. Well, it's Henry's computer at least. That's fine. Henry Hagen. Okay, Henry is the person that now works here. He Wonder Wild is a nurse again. E. Hagen's the chief medical officer and Olafson. Doesn't look like B, really. Okay, yeah. Getting nowhere fast in this case, aren't we? Another think this growl that we could steal. Got a paper stack. Employment contracts. For Caraburn. We're getting absolutely nowhere. So, I have work tomorrow. I think that's where we're going to call it a day for today. You know, we completed a game. We then looked around for a case and... Oh, God. We're getting nowhere fast. And then we found another body that, you know, doesn't seem to have been reported. But thank you to Curly, who was here hanging out earlier, as well as anyone else that might have been watching and lurking. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. I'll be back on Wednesday with something else. Until then, bye-bye. What is this new case, though? New case, it's blank. What even is it? Something happens here. Is it involved? Did we find a new crime accidentally? Yeah, I'll catch you all next time. Bye 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 bye.